What's going on, millennial men, viewers, men of today's video? What's going on? What's up? How's it going? I hope you're doing fantastic. Let's see. I'll just talk for a minute while some people hop on. Hopefully some people see this that need to hear it. Whoever this may help. Let's see here. Give me a moment. So this is the first video that I've done inside my place. I've been I've been doing videos on walks, and it's tough to do those because it's tough to do videos on walks because of the wind. For some reason, in where I'm at in Tucson, it is like insanely windy, which is kind of annoying when you're outside going for walks. Excuse me. Drop a comment. I'll try to do the very best I can. Let me know who's on the video. Drop a comment. Let me know. It's always good. You know, the more you guys engage, the more engaged I'll be. But let me share this around a second or two while I give some people a chance to find it and hop on. But yeah, so I'm doing a video inside. It's going to connect better. You'll be able to see it. What's going on, Jay Wisdom? What's up, my man? In the past, like I said, I've been doing videos outside, and it just doesn't work. So, well, it does sometimes, but like today it's like 17 miles per hour, windy, really sunny. Surprisingly, it connects better than what I thought. But anyway, I want to talk about depression as an important topic today, especially for us men. It's something that affects a lot of people. A lot of men don't. How's it going, Corey? Excited for this topic? Awesome, dude. I hope that it helps, Jay. What's up, dude? I hope you're having a great day. Hopefully this helps. So yeah, this affects a lot of people. Both women and men, but a lot of men don't talk about things because we're told to be manly. You know, you got to be manly. Hold in your emotions and stuff, and that leads to depression. That leads to problems because emotions, the emotions are movement. Like, part of what emotion means, it comes from like a Greek. The root word is like Greek or something, like emotion is movement, right? So you're supposed to let them out. So anyway, we're going to talk about some ways to deal with that, to express your emotions in a positive way, and some other tips, to help if you're suffering with depression or just borderline, just sadness. This is something that's affected me actually kind of for a while. I don't really know how long. It's not something I think about. I'm a pretty just positive, like, get on with things and whatnot, but that's not always the best strategy. Like, for me, like, I've had some issues with being depressed a little bit the last few weeks, which is kind of hard. It's vulnerable to say that and stuff, but I'm aware of it. Like, I know myself. Like, self-awareness is key because I know why I've been depressed. There's been a lot of personal reasons in my life. Sometimes it's just like if a family member or someone you love is going through a hard time, it can make you feel depressed. That's normal. And also with me, I know with me personally, I've been inside my place a lot, like more than I should be, without as much connection with the outside world, and I know that leads to depression. So if you're indoors all the time, that's gonna increase your chances. Like, for a dude, if you like to move, right? So it's different for everybody, right? It's different for everybody, but I'm assuming that you like to get outdoors every day, just like me. To me, that's normal. That's human nature. I could be wrong, but that's one of the the pros and cons to home business. I don't have to clock into a job I hate, but I'm working in the same spot every day, and sometimes it gets mundane. Sometimes it gets boring, like really boring, especially since there's not people around, to laugh and joke and communicate and stuff. So, if you're in home business and you're trying to make it full time, be aware of that. That's normal. Sometimes you're going to get depressed. Sometimes it's a lonely road. The internet marketing route is a lonely road, right? You got to make it by yourself. I mean, you're going to have help along the way. Jay commented, I appreciate the comments and the hearts. Getting depressed makes me want to stay inside and it worsens. Yeah, I know what you mean. That could be, for me, it's the opposite. If I get depressed, all I want to do is get out. I want to run. I want to move. And at least, I don't always have a lot of energy, but I want to at least get outside. So I know what you're saying. And sometimes it's the opposite. You might be like Jay, where you want to just stay inside. And it's kind of like a never-ending circle. So anyway, I want to get into the 4 tips because I can talk and go on for days, because that's one of the things that helps me stay focused and feeling good and productive is doing videos, trying to really help you guys out and connecting in this way. At least we're not physically in the same space, but I'm still really giving you guys some value that at least I'm trying my best to do that, and hopefully it helps. Yeah, getting outside helps. Yeah, for sure. So there's 4 tips. I just wrote down 4 tips. One of the and this, like I said, this is something I've been dealing with personally. Like recently, even today, feeling a little bit down, just kind of more unmotivated than I usually am. So these are things that have worked for me. So number 1 is you gotta wake up early. Yeah, depression's not a temporary disease; it's an illness. You just can't make it go away. Absolutely. Yeah, that's true. It's something you got to continuously work on, and you can definitely be proactive, in my opinion, to do things to help with it. But sometimes, it happens. And obviously, like with all this being said, this isn't an area of expertise for me at all. Like if you guys need help, if you need serious help, if you're actually really depressed and if you're suicidal, definitely talk to your loved ones. Get help. Get a psychiatrist, a psychologist. Get help. These are just some basic things that you can do in addition to getting help if you really are feeling that bad. So I'm not saying that this will cure it at all. I'm just saying this will help, rid it to some degree. I think there's certain levels to it for everybody. Like with me, I wouldn't get a professional's help in terms of what I know I can do for myself because I'm self-aware, but not a lot of people lack that. They're not self-aware. They don't understand themselves and what makes them tick. They don't have discipline about doing things that, feed your body and your mind and your spirit. So it's different for everybody. But the point is, I'm not held liable. Like if you need help, get a psychiatrist, talk to a loved one, call a hotline. Absolutely, because there's levels to this stuff that is serious. All right. So, but anyway, no matter where you're at, these are some tips that might help, and that's the point of doing the videos. I just want to help you guys out. They're different forms and levels of depression, absolutely. So number 1, you got to wake up early. For me, at least, this helps me. When I wake up early, when I wake up at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock, like every day, it just gets the day started, and I know I got more time for the day before it's the normal time to go to sleep. So I tend to feel better in the morning when I'm eating healthy and I got certain space. I'm on a routine, and it's just I don't know why. It's just good to wake up early. Something about that morning part of the day that you don't get back. Like when I wake up too late, I'm starting the day bad, and I feel bad already. When I'm waking up past 10 or it's not good, at least for me. So wake up early. Step number 2 is eat healthy. Like a lot of times you might feel crappy or sad because you're putting shit in your body that you shouldn't be. You're eating donuts, you're eating cheeseburgers, you're doing things that are really bad for you. Depression makes it hard for me to get up in the morning, but getting up, it's always a booster. And something that might help is when I was really, really motivated, I had to make money. I had specific goals, and I was focused every single day. Like my mind only had it didn't have a chance to be depressed. So a lot of times if you get a notebook like this and you actually write down a big goal that you want, you don't have to know how to get it, but just write down something that you want and really think about it and visualize it, like, and believe that you can get it. That might help. That's not the end all be all, because that doesn't always just work. Like, there's a lot more to it. You got to believe that the work you're going to do, it's possible. So it's just a start, though. If you put paper to pen or pen to paper, it's going to help. It's going to help you feel focused. So write down your goal, set it right by your bed. When you wake up, write it down again, take a look at it, know what you're aiming for. That'll help you wake up early in the morning. I like to do something like a goal to-do list. I like to write down like goals and things that I have to do, like goal actions. Like, I got to do this. I got to do client work. I got to do a video. I got to prospect. I got to whatever. I got to do like X amount of things. And that gives my mind like a reason, like, okay, you got to get up early because you got to do that stuff. So it might help you stay focused. Eating healthy. I try to eat lots of vegetables, more than normal. Carrots, recently, just ate some today. Normally I don't eat those. Celery, spinach, kale, broccoli, potato. Like, lots of vegetables help your body just function smoothly. Helps your brain. Fruits, veggies, blueberries, strawberries, bananas, apples, all that stuff, organic fruit. That stuff will help you just feel better, right? When you feel better physically, you're going to feel better mentally and emotionally and psychologically. So that, try to hit it on all angles, not just emotionally, but physically too. The other thing is staying productive. Yeah, great tip. Having a set goal to focus on takes your mind off of worries and negativity. Yeah. I mean, this is a topic, and Jay's bringing up a lot of great comments. That is something, is a lot of different topics that I could make 20 different videos and like 10 hours of content worth of all these different tips and ideas, because there's all kinds of levels to this. So definitely appreciate your comments, Jay. I hope these help, and same to anyone else. Appreciate the hearts. Appreciate the hearts, Jay. I think that's you who's doing it. Can tell the green hearts. Tip 3 is you want to stay productive. Your self-esteem, your self-image, you'll feel better about those things when you're productive. When you're working towards goals, you're writing down a list. You're doing things that are making you feel productive. You're going for a walk. You're doing a video. You're getting into a groove. Those things are going to make you feel better. It's scientifically proven. Brian Tracy talks a lot about that, where if you write down your goals and stuff and you're focused on what you're trying to accomplish, just step by step, baby steps, small steps, and you're working towards them and you're productive every day, your self-esteem goes up. And then the more your self-esteem goes up, Brian Tracy likes to say, the bigger the goals you want to set, the more action, the more motivated you want to take. So it's like all of these positive things are like a self-propelling like circle. It's like a never-ending circle where one thing leads to the next. When you eat healthy, you feel motivated to be productive. When you get things done, you feel motivated to exercise. When you do that, you feel motivated to get proper rest and do some personal development, and give back to your community. Another thing I know from all the personal development I've done for 5 years is when you give back, when you donate blood, when you donate plasma, when you donate food, when you donate time, when you volunteer, when you do charity work, those things will really help depression. Probably the best tip. Those are the things that will help you get out of your head so much and just focus on other people. It's not to justify that. It's not to say that you don't have a legit reason for feeling bad, because like a lot of this stuff is biochemical, and it's, your body, your brain, everything's constantly changing, moving chemically. So like I said, if you need legit help, if it's really bad, you might need meds, you might need to talk to somebody. For a case like me, I know that it's more of a funk. It's personal things, my own kind of addictions, mentally, physically, that I can just continue to work on myself, and then down the road, if it doesn't improve, then yeah, I could get more help. But for the most part, You know, sometimes it's just